Triskaidekaphobia, fear of the number 13. Coulrophobia, fear of clowns. Agoraphobia, fear of open spaces / people. Homophobia, phobias. When you believe in things you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition, Stevie Wonder, fabulous artist. And I found that to be true. You may have heard me say before, and just recently I spoke again, know thyself. Know yourself. And know, and keep your enemies closer. Sorry, I'll wait a second because I did jump a gear on you. And keep your enemies closer. Keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. I don't want to do another Russian lesson. That's what that little thing is right there, you heard. So, I decided to leave the gate open. You know, because I seen the mama deer and the baby deer a couple months ago. There's tracks way back, shorts I put in here. And I remember one morning I found a buck in the backyard. The leaves are still on the ground at this point. There's a lot of leaves. It's mid-November, whatever. And I instantly remembered the vision, which I believe to be a dream. I've spoken of it before, but I want to come back to it. And I realized as I stared at this buck that I dreamt that night. You know how triggers, will trigger a dream that you had. I dreamt that night that something came through the gate, alongside the gate, which was now, wide open. Somehow I'm killing that too much in description, but it's part of my dream. Somehow the shadow was clinging to the gate. It rolled down the gate as it came into the backyard. I don't know why I feel important to tell you that. It's not like it came through the opening. It's a wide gate. It's like it sort of cascaded across the surface of the face of the gate, which would normally be outside. I'm sorry. And that was the snippet of the dream. And I looked at the buck and I made an association that it must have been a deer coming through the gate, some large mammal, something large and possibly mammalian. I'll cobble. Something wicked this way comes. I'll cop on that. Because in the dream it was just like there it is. It's like the dry ice on stage. The smoke that you see, which is really carbon dioxide, which is, help me, going from a solid to a fluid. There's a name for it. I want to say emulsifying. Where's Professor Dave when I need him? Obliterating. Ah, damn it. Wait, give me a second. Just please. Obfuscating, obliterating. Osmosis. Shit. Okay, so moving on. And I looked at the buck, and I remembered the vignette dream. It was one of them short ones. Boom, hit you and run. And it was like a shadow, a brown, dark shadow that was just sort of flowing in like the smoke of the footlights at the stage. That's it. It took me a while. I got it. That's it. It flowed. It wafted. And I looked at the buck, and I don't know anything about except that jerky's the best way. And my cousin Kevin is a butt white because he hasn't sent me any in a while. Then I just throw that in. And I counted, is it 6 points? Like 3 on each side. Pretty good sized buck, I guess. And it had 1, 2, 3. It had prongs, is I guess what I'm saying. It had sharp looking prongs, is I guess what I'm saying. And I remembered the vignette dream of the wafting shadow coming into my yard. And I looked at the prongs, and I didn't make the association until now that this season of my life, this fall, winter, has been difficult. For me. And it has been studded with prongs. And I believe in my heart, as I enter into the new year, God willing, but I make it to the new year, nothing is I believe it's as if I've gone through a trial. I don't know if I'm happy. I don't know if I'm sad. She's gone. Gone by bad company. Desolation Angels, I know, and it just kept getting worse. But then they had to fulfill the contract. Okay, boys and girls, rough diamonds. Oh God, find me a pyre so I can. Yeah, stop. So it's like I've gone through a trial, and I don't know if I'm happy. I don't know if I'm sad. She's gone.